inclusive, is extremely important to the future of civilization.
But you've described yourself.
I don't care about the economics at all.
Don't care about the economics at all. Keep in mind that Twitter is the social media organization that banned the story on Hunter Biden's laptop, which is now accepted as truth across media platforms. They've also banned a ton of people just for the way that they think and what they say or what they retweet, but not, the leaders of Iran and others who say that they want to do America harm. Victor Davis Hanson, senior fellow at the Hoover Institution, joins me now. Victor, you are a great historian, so I'm wondering how you view what Musk is doing here in terms of civilization and democracy, as Musk points out.
Well, I think he's saying that communication is global and it's electronically instant, and it has a lot more power than it ever did before. And Silicon Valley advertised itself as a free-spirited counterculture that turned into a monopoly, and not just a monopoly, but a political monopoly. And so he's indicative of a whole coalition of forces, Martha, that are arriving, that Twitter has a rendezvous with, and it's not sustainable, as you pointed out. It affects elections by selectively banning certain people, bans the President of the United States, but not the Taliban, as you pointed out, Hunter laptop. And on one hand, we had Paul Singer do this, remember, a year ago, buy shares for to open up the political dialogue, but Musk has really trumped that. But while this is happening, we have these competitors. Truth Social also sees an opening in the Devin Nunes-Trump project. It's got some, I think, mixed publicity, but I think it's working. It's growing. And then we also have Parler. But in addition to those two forces, there's going to be a landslide, a reckoning in November. And I think a Republican House and a Republican Senate is going to be a lot larger margin than even the Democrats feared. And then we're setting up for a change, I think, in government in 2024. So there's some type of government action that's coming down the road, and that Facebook and Twitter, and this is aside from the fact that they are appealing to an older and older audience, as TikTok and Snapchat and Instagram are peeling away some of their market. So I think they've got a lot of challenges. I think Elon Musk knows that, and he's basically telling them, you've got competitors on one side, Truth Social, Parler, you've got the government's going to take a hard look at you. You better deal with me, because I could reform you before they either put you out of business or the young companies come up, or the government shuts you down, as you were. So I think
we haven't seen this kind of battle in a long time, where you have this huge behemoth, financial behemoth of an individual, and he's saying, if you don't accept my offer to buy the company, I would need to reconsider my